The road to discovery is a rocky one, and you never know where things are going to lead.
It was a really inspirational lecture by Tim Hunt around his Nobel Prize and discovery.
He was just talking about his life and what he did and how he, at the end, ended up with his Nobel Prize.
I'm just the luckiest man alive because the only reason I discovered these was because everybody else tried to be too clever. I saw something that at the time people would have said was completely impossible. And that, I think, is why this is a Nobel Prize winning experiment. Isn't that lucky?
Sometimes it's unpredictable how the life, especially in science, goes.
He also had difficulties, struggles, thinking, should I give up or should I continue, which is what every young scientist experiences.
I've had quite long periods when things weren't going at all well, and when you really thought you were never going to make a discovery again in your life, and you get very depressed. But you nevertheless have to keep going.
It's good to see that even though you have these thoughts, you should just keep on pushing because this is what you're meant to do.
I think he very much appealed to the aspect of how he felt, like when he did his work, when he was a younger person, and how he was sort of, staring in awe at all of the giants who surrounded him.
So we were here in the hospital in a hematology teaching lab, and there's the famous laboratory of molecular biology, absolutely loaded with Nobel Laureates. You'd sit down and have lunch, and Francis Crick would come up and explain about nucleosomes, and that was pretty exciting.
I really liked his comment, you have to make sure you be around people that are cleverer than you.
What he pointed out, what is quite important for us as young scientists, is getting together with other people.
My happiest times have been always in collaboration, always in collaboration. Never, I hate working by myself. We had a problem, it had taken me maybe 7 years to solve it with the help of my friends. And by the way, beating out the competition, Irving London was working on this still, and we got there first, and that was very satisfying. I think competition is good if you win.
I think it's a unique opportunity for young scientists to learn from within this program.
It's really important. It reminds us that they're also human, that they went through the same experience that I'm going through right now. It was beautiful, I think.
Looking at this sea of the faces, you're the future. It's up to you. Good luck.